Stop for a moment. This is not random. Chosen one, listen carefully. This message found you for a reason. Out of millions of voices, out of endless noise, somehow these words reached you. That is not coincidence. That is alignment. That is divine timing. Because something is about to shift in your life. And when it does, everything will depend on how you respond. When money enters your life, most people make a mistake that destroys everything. A silent mistake. A slow mistake. A mistake that doesn't look dangerous at first, but quietly removes blessings piece by piece. Chosen one, you have suffered in silence. You remember those nights when you had nothing, when your prayers felt like they were hitting a wall, when you asked God, why me? When you watched others succeed while you struggled just to survive. You stayed patient. You stayed humble, even when nobody saw your pain, even when nobody clapped for your endurance. And now something is changing. Doors are opening. Opportunities are coming. Money is starting to flow in ways that once felt impossible. But listen carefully. Money is not just a blessing. It is a test that many fail without even realizing it. Because the moment abundance comes, the ego wakes up. The moment you have something, you feel the urge to show it, to prove something, to be seen, to finally say, look at me now. But this is where everything becomes dangerous. Silence is not weakness. It is protection. What you announce too early, you can lose too quickly. Chosen one, not everyone around you is genuine. Not every smile around you is real. Some people clap for you in public, but envy you in private. And envy is silent. Envy doesn't warn you. Envy doesn't announce itself. It watches. It waits. And when you expose your blessings too loudly, you make yourself vulnerable. God gives quietly and tests silently. And right now, you are entering a phase where your silence will determine your survival. This message is not for everyone. But if you are hearing this, it was meant for you. Type AMAN if you feel this in your spirit. Chosen one, let me tell you something most people realize too late. The moment you start talking about your blessings, you begin to weaken them. It sounds strange, doesn't it? Because the world teaches the opposite. Celebrate loudly. Show your success. Let everyone know you made it. But what the world celebrates often destroys you. Privacy is the shield of the chosen one. You see, when you were struggling, you were protected because nobody was watching. Nobody cared. Nobody envied. You were invisible. And in that invisibility, God was building you, strengthening you, preparing you. But now, visibility is coming. And visibility attracts attention, and attention attracts energy. Not all energy is good. Some energy is jealous. Some energy is silently wishing for your downfall. Chosen one, people will not always attack you directly. Sometimes they attack you with their thoughts, with their hidden intentions, with their silent comparisons. And the more you expose your life, the more access you give them. The louder you become, the more you expose your blessings. And exposure invites interference. This is why so many people rise quickly and fall even faster, because they mistake attention for protection. They mistake noise for power. But real power moves in silence. Think about your past. How many times did things go wrong after you told too many people? How many times did plans fail after you shared them too early? How many times did your energy shift after someone reacted negatively to your progress? That was not random. That was a lesson, a warning, a pattern. And now you are being given another chance, a higher level, a greater blessing, but also a greater test. Will you stay silent, or will you repeat the same mistake? Chosen ones move differently. They don't need validation. They don't need applause. They don't need to prove anything to anyone, because they understand something deeper. God sees everything, and what God gives, only God can sustain. Type 111 if you trust God's plan. Chosen one, there is something deeper happening that most people never understand. Money doesn't just change your life. It reveals people. It reveals hidden truths. When you had nothing, people treated you a certain way. They underestimated you, ignored you, sometimes even disrespected you. But now, as things begin to rise, watch carefully. Their tone changes. Their energy shifts. Their interest increases. Suddenly, they want to be closer. Suddenly, they support you. Suddenly, they believe in you. But ask yourself, where were they when you were broken? Where were they when you cried alone? Where were they when you had nothing to give? Chosen one, not everyone who comes with you is meant to go with you. And this is why silence becomes your greatest weapon. Because silence gives you time to observe, to feel, to discern, to understand who is real and who is not. What you announce too early, you can lose too quickly. And sometimes you don't lose it physically. You lose the protection around it. You lose the clarity that came with it. Money without peace is a hidden curse. And peace requires protection. Protection requires wisdom. And wisdom requires silence. God gives quietly and tests silently. This is your test. Will you protect what is being given to you, or will you expose it to the wrong eyes? Chosen one, you don't need to explain your life. You don't need to update everyone. You don't need to prove your growth. Your results will speak. Your peace will speak. Your stability will speak. but your silence will protect it all. Not every opportunity needs to be shared. Not every blessing needs to be announced. Not every move needs to be visible, because some things are meant to stay sacred. Type yes if this speaks to your soul. Chosen one, let's go even deeper. There is a spiritual law that many ignore, but it affects everything. The law of humility. Money tests your heart, not your wallet. Because the moment you receive abundance, pride starts whispering, "You deserve this. You are better now. You have made it." And slowly, without even realizing, you begin to change. Not outwardly at first, but internally. Your tone shifts. Your thoughts shift. Your behavior shifts. And this is where people lose everything. Not instantly, but gradually. Pride destroys everything quietly. It doesn't crash your life overnight. It slowly removes protection. It slowly removes favor. It slowly removes alignment, until one day, everything that came easily starts falling apart. Chosen one, humility is not optional. It is necessary. It is protection. It is survival. The same God who lifted you can also humble you. And this is not fear. This is truth. God watches how you handle abundance. He watches how you treat people. He watches how you speak. He watches your heart. And the moment pride replaces gratitude, you begin to lose what was given. Silence helps you stay grounded, because silence removes the need to impress. Silence removes the need to compete. Silence removes the need to prove. And in that silence, you stay connected. You stay aligned. You stay protected. Chosen ones don't get loud when they win. They get quieter, more focused, more disciplined, more aware. Because they understand something powerful. The higher you rise, the more careful you must become. Type AMAN if you choose humility over pride. Chosen one, there is something I need you to understand deeply. Not everything that comes into your life is meant to be shared. Some blessings are private. Some victories are sacred. Some seasons are silent for a reason. Because when God is doing something powerful in your life, He often hides it. Not from you, but from others. To protect it, to grow it, to strengthen it. And the moment you expose it too early, you interrupt the process, you invite doubt, you invite negativity, and slowly what was growing beautifully starts weakening. Privacy is the shield of the chosen one. You don't need to announce your next move. You don't need to show your income. You don't need to prove your success, because real success doesn't need validation. Real success creates peace, creates stability, creates quiet confidence, and quiet confidence is unshakable. Chosen one, Fear of losing everything is not weakness. It is awareness. It is wisdom, because you know what it feels like to have nothing. You know the pain of starting over. You know the struggle of rebuilding. And this time, you don't want to lose it again. So protect it, guard it, respect it, move differently, think differently, speak less, observe more, because something people realize too late is that not everyone is meant to see your full life. Some people are only meant to see parts of it, and some people are not meant to see anything at all. Type 111 if you are ready to protect your blessings. Chosen one, this is the most important part. Listen carefully, because this could save everything. You are not ordinary. Your journey was not ordinary. Your pain was not ordinary. And your blessing will not be ordinary either. That is why the rules are different for you. That is why the expectations are higher. That is why the protection must be stronger, because you are chosen, and chosen ones move in silence, not out of fear, but out of wisdom, not out of weakness, but out of power. Silence is not hiding. Silence is strategy. Silence is discipline. Silence is protection. When money comes, stay grounded, stay humble, stay quiet. Let people underestimate you. Let people guess, because mystery is power and exposure is risk. What you announce too early, you can lose too quickly. Not every smile around you is real. Not every friend is loyal. Not every supporter is genuine. But God is always watching, always guiding, always protecting, as long as you stay aligned, as long as you stay humble, as long as you stay silent. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. Chosen one, you made it through the hardest part. Now, don't lose everything at the final stage. Move wisely. Speak less. Trust God more. Protect what is being given to you. Because this time, it's different. This time, it's bigger. This time, it's meant to last. Type AMAN if you receive this message. Type yes if you are ready to move in silence. And remember, you are chosen. Move wisely. Stay silent. Protect what God is giving you.